Wow, just wow. I'm so overwhelmed with everything that is happening in Kenya, in the current world. Like, oh my god. So, I don't know even what to say, where to start from, because I'm just like, is it Star Trek? I don't know how to begin. Theft is so open out here. So much open. So this is me. This is now the storyline. This is my story. This is me from work. I got off from work a bit late. It was around 5:30, but it was still like broad on a broad daylight normally. So normally, as I'm used to, Mombasa, we are used to using the tuk-tuks as a means of transport to get home, to be dropped somewhere, unlike the public means, because my place normally I prefer tuk-tuk because it's much cheaper and maybe, let me say, safer, and they charge, yeah, the price is favorable. So now this is me from work. I'm looking for a tuk-tuk to go home. Then I'm like, in a tuk-tuk it can accommodate 3 people, but some other places they even carry even 5. So for me, I saw one and I decided to join the rest that were inside. There were 2 guys, and then the driver is also a guy. So I didn't see the big deal because you can just like enter innocently. Maybe they're dropping as well, they're going to the same route as I was going. So it happens that there were 2 men already in the tuk-tuk. Then the driver is also a man, remember, male. Yeah. And then I was the third person now. I joined them. So yeah, we start there, we're going. So it reaches a point, like my place is only like 10 minutes from the town center, like even 5 minutes if I take a quick tuk-tuk with no traffic or anything whatsoever. So I'm in now, we're going. Now it reaches a point where there is this hotel called, I think, Sapphire. There are normally some policemen over there, traffic and stuff. So they just check the public means if they're fit to be on the road. They check if the driver's license, evo. But now I was wondering, like at 5 at this time, instead of being them, the policemen on the highway, I'm being told they're somewhere around that corner, and what they're looking for is people who've not worn their seatbelts. So I'm like, okay, this is new. Like, I've never had such a thing. You'd rather say something, maybe a more statement to convince me it would be genuine. Maybe the driver maybe didn't have license, or the tuk-tuk maybe doesn't have the normal requirements of a tuk-tuk to run on the road in terms of an extra tire, insurance, or it's broken, or something like logic. And then this guy is telling me we are now in the tuk-tuk, and then he's just like abruptly, after like a drive of around 2 minutes, he's like, sister, you can just try and tie your seatbelts, like fasten your seatbelts, because at this corner, blah blah blah, we have some traffic policemen. So I'm like, wow, okay, that's new. Okay, let me just try and see, to avoid problems. Yeah, let me try and find out if I can get and I've never even worn a seatbelt. I'm a fastened a seatbelt in a tuk-tuk. It has never happened. Even our matatus don't have those seatbelts, as a matter of fact. So I'm like, this is new, only this area. And I'm like, I'm watching the other tuk-tuks passing sasa. I'm like, wale awana, how comes this one is a special case? Okay, now me, I'm there, like, I'm abiding by whatever I've been told now. So looking for a nini, I had my phone in my hand. I was actually talking to a client, then I had to put on hold. Took my phone, kept it in the bag because I had also an umbrella. So to ease in my work, I kept my phone in my bag, and then the umbrella, I was holding it in my hand. My bag was with me. So now these guys, they start all of a sudden becoming so uneasy, like wanasimama, like they just stand, and then they are the other one, or the farthest corner, ashapata seatbelt yake. So he's trying to fix for me mine, of which I didn't see it. I think it was just hidden for them to find maybe a motive, or I don't know what motives they had in mind to rob me, or to to like to kunirushia dawa ama to sniff some, I don't know what I'll say. So I'm just there like, this is so stressful. Like I'm trying to stand, the kagari is very small. The tuktuk itself, like it's small. You can't even find space to stand or do something like. And you are three, mind you, we are three, 2 guys and me on the same like seat. So the other one has gotten his seat belt. We are now searching for mine and the other one. So mine, I only got that thing to tuck in now to mnaelewa, like yenye inaingiza seat belt sasa hiyo. That no, I had not found the rope sasa. So I'm trying to find out like where is the rope. That is how my workmate, okay, let's divert kidogo. That is how my workmate lost her phone. Because this guy from behind, they threw some coins on her and then they were like, madam, can you assist us to like find some coins that fallen on your chair, blah 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 even. And then I don't know how they got in a bag. So that is how her phone went. She was at work, line of duty. Yeah, so now it's now my turn. Wow. I've never experienced such. Yani they were just all over the tuk-tuk. Like I'm wondering like what's not happening. I've kept my phone in my bag. The first thing I did was that I checked if my money was there, and then my documents are all good. Like okay, we're good to go. So once I'm trying to stand, the other guy now, the person who was seated in the middle, is like, I want to alight. Niko alight ya nataka kushuka hapo mbele. So I'm like, I want to pay this guy because the nini has become too much. They're like, this one, they're like, no, I don't like unorderly places. So I'm like, to avoid all this, I'm actually not far off from my place. Yeah. So you just do this. Let me pay you and I get off. You 2 guys can continue with the journey. Then they start becoming reluctant. Oh, madam, no, it's okay. I don't think the police. So they started behaving like, and who are these policemen? Like when you're talking about vice seat belts, as the passengers of vice seat belts, where are they? We can't see them. I'm wondering, like, we've passed the first corner and the driver said they're there. I didn't see them. The second corner, they're not there. It's so weird to find policemen at 5:30 in a roundabout at my area. It's not even some highway or something, just some random kakijiji, and I'm like, no, this can't happen. So I'm like, bro, just take your 100 shillings, take whatever you're due and give me my due. So the guy's like, I can't even sizi pata change. So now to keep me like waiting in the tuk-tuk, I don't know what they wanted to do next. So I was like, no, something is wrong. Because the first one gave his money, the amount he was supposed to pay. The second one did pay, so it was my turn. So I'm trying to like pass him the cash. He's like, you just take, I don't have change. You can alight like free of charge. There's nothing for free in this world. There's nothing in your wildest thought, nothing. So I was like, no, I'm not even going to bishana with them, quarrel, throw arguments, evil. Let me just go, because whatever I've experienced, I just knew these guys, they were thieves. For real, without a doubt. Like I knew these guys were up to something. Something was cooking. How? Fuck. No. Oh, not fuck, but yeah. Like it has not even made sense to me. I've just felt like, wow. Theft is out here, guys. Like, oh, not even 2, 3 of them. I don't know, maybe they could have done something to me to make me sleep even and carry me all the way, take my stuff, take my amount of money, take my phones. So I was like, wow, God, that is now escaping by a whisk. Does it make sense? So I even don't know what to say, because it was just too much for me today. So guys, men out here are ready to take advantage of women, and whatever has happened has really made me like be always careful with. Now anything I'll be boarding, or the tuk-tuks as I am used to, I'll be so careful. If it has 2 guys, I'm off. Bro, thank you. Say whatever you want to say, but I'm not boarding. I am not fucking boarding your tuk-tuk. Yeah. Maybe you think maybe I can't afford or anything, but no. Whatever has happened. Kwanza when that guy stood, the guy was seated in the middle, like he was trying, I don't know, to make me sniff something. Is it to sniff? like ninuse tu kitu maybe to make me unconscious, and then I just pass out. I don't know, like I just saw everything happen so quick, very quick, and I felt like, wow, if it was someone who was not straight, like in terms of you're not witty or you're not smart enough to recognize ama to read the environment, I think he or she could have been stolen from, mostly maybe a woman, because I don't think they can do that to a man. So I was like, when I've walked is when everything has now, like, it dawned to me like there was something going on, and I was trying now to join the dots, and I saw, yeah, something was cooking, because it's not so logic, like I use your means of transport for free. You just tell me you don't have, I don't know, 50 shillings to give back to me. Nothing. And you've been working from morning till evening. And then you tell me you don't have change, or is it balance change? Yeah. It really makes sense to me. But anyway, thank God I'm safe. I'll just be so careful next time. Wow, Mombasa. God. I don't want to say I've never been stolen from, but if you say that, I think that thing will happen to you now. But I would say it's just God. Let's say it's God. It's God. But why, guys? Like, why? Some men, why? And they were just so smartly dressed up with some good scent. Like, I didn't believe. I just don't believe it has happened. But nothing bad has happened. But I didn't believe I could have gotten myself into such. So it was an eye opener for me. Next time, a tuk-tuk with 3 guys inside. No, I can't. You know, those people are capable of doing anything. They can just give you or just hold you at once and be like, then you pass out, and then they just put you there. It's like you're sleeping, or they just exchange seats so that you can be at the edge. So when they are going, maybe a person will think you're asleep. Yeah, because if they keep you in the middle, maybe it can raise some red flags to people or any other person. But if you're at the edge, maybe someone will think, the ladies are asleep, the other ones are just so awake, very sober, doing their errands, evil. But for me, no. I'm just tired. I feel like even I don't know. Where? I'd rather lose something than being stolen from. Like, the first thing I did was check my phone and my money. I don't know where I could be right now. Like, those people are, and again, they were kind of masculine. Like, they were kind of built and short, and in stature they were fit. They could have done something. I know they could have done something and throw me somewhere. I don't know where, guy. Even my mind is just so tired. I've just come home. I just feel like my appetite has gone. You know what is I've got appetite. Oh my god. I don't know. So guys, that is my story. Next time, be careful. Whatever thing you want to use as your public means or means of transport, be careful. Anyone can do something. You don't know people's intentions out here. You don't know what someone is capable of doing till they do it. Then you'll be like, wow, that just didn't happen. Like, oh, my mind is even tired. My mind is tired. It's tired. Very tired. I feel so disappointed with the current society we're living in. Like, everyone is trying to find their survival means. Survival for the fittest. Like, you get, in order to fit for in this society, because equality is not there. Everyone is trying to survive with their little means, bare minimum. So I won't judge them, but next time, it's only me in that tuk-tuk. If they're, no, thank you. Yeah, go safe. Thank you, guys. Please take care of yourselves. The world out here, it's so ruined now. The economy is becoming expensive. Things are becoming expensive, and the little meager money we have is what we're surviving on. But please don't harm your fellow mwananchi for the sake of it, or for the sake of your stomach. You won't add anything. You won't add soap to your food. Yeah. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching, and I know I've spoken a lot because I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Subscribe to my channel as I tell you my daily occurrence. Yeah, it's all about everything random. So bye. Thank you guys. 15 minutes. It's done.